At Wealth Agents, we are real estate investment advisors. Our mission is to make financial freedom accessible to anyone. So I was raised like so many of us in a middle-class home, told to go to school and get a job working for somebody else, to take on student loans, mortgage my house, get saddled in debt, and basically start saving for retirement in accounts that I couldn't touch for another 40 years. And basically I hit a brick wall. After 5 promotions at my job, I was making great money, but every time I got a raise, we went out and did what everybody else did and upgraded our lifestyle, right? Bought a bigger house, bought new vehicles, bought a lake house, a boat, a jet ski. And at the end of the day, I was making 6 figures, but the day my paycheck came in, it was the very next day that all of it was spent on all of these payments, and just getting buried by the anxiety of never-ending conference calls, emails, and always working for the weekend was just crippling to me. So I started looking for a vehicle to get out of all of this, and I stumbled upon real estate. I've read hundreds of books, listened to thousands of podcasts, attended live seminars, and basically knew enough to be dangerous, right? Went out and bought my first property and made every mistake in the book. My first property was an absolute nightmare that took over 6 months to get out of. We had a rehab budget that was more than doubled. Every dollar in my savings account was stuck in this property. And if one more thing was going to go wrong, I didn't know how we were going to pay for it. It was incredibly stressful on my wife and children at the time. And if I would have had help from a mentor or an agent or an investment advisor like we have the opportunity to now today, I could have avoided all of that pain. So out of that experience, I founded Wealth Agents, and that's what we do today is we give people all of the tools and processes and a one-on-one advisor that's going to help you not make mistakes that most new investors do and start to achieve freedom through real estate.
Yeah, so before I started investing in real estate, I was a bartender. I was just working in the restaurant industry. I always knew I wanted to get into investing in some way. I just didn't know how to get started. So once I started working with wealth agents, I realized that it was possible to do, without having that experience or all of the money that I thought that I needed to get started investing. So now I have 2 duplexes, and now I get to help others invest in real estate. I'm a full-time realtor now, helping others find financial freedom through real estate investing, and I absolutely love it.
Having a full-time job and getting involved in real estate investment has been somewhat easier than I thought. I thought it'd be overwhelming. I was overwhelmed and intimidated, and now that I've gotten through this process, I can see how this builds on itself and can lead me down a path of more properties, more passive income, and more wealth at the end of the day.
By joining the Investor University at Wealth Agents, you get one-on-one help from a real estate investment advisor. You get live and recorded real estate investing training. You get all of the tools and calculators we use to analyze cash flow on properties, estimate rehab costs, figure out fix and flip profits, figure out exactly how much you need to offer on a property for it to be a great investment for you. You're also going to get all of the connections to lenders, property managers, contractors, anybody that you need on your team to help you execute in the real estate investment world. We've already got those connections and we introduce you to them. You can also do your own property management. We offer all of the forms and leases and templates that we use in our own business for you to be able to tailor them for yourself as well.
So when I first met Wealth Agents, I had one property that I was trying to rehab, and it was way more expensive than I expected, and I didn't know what I was doing. But with Wealth Agents, they gave me the resources I need to know how to plan a rehab really well. What are the bankers, what are the contacts in our community, what are the contractors that I can use that are going to give me a fair price on that work so that I could plan well and be effective in my rehabs and in the burst strategies that I was trying to implement. They also gave me tools for analyzing lots of different opportunities, and now, after working with them for a year, I have 6 properties, and my 6th property is getting ready to have its first tenant in it. So they're all going to be filled. And after a year now, we're going to be cash flowing positive if you account for all of our expenses and repairs, $3,500 a month. And that's been life-changing for our family to be able to afford to give our kids the things that we've wanted to give them for a long time.
If you're ready to get the results that they did, click the button to get started today, and we can't wait to connect with you.